An Orland man is arrested after allegedly stealing from his roommates, then trying to frame them for the crime. Action News reporter Court Klopping spoke with the investigators working the case today and has more on how they were able to sort through this confusing situation so quickly. Court?
Alan, officers I spoke with say it was one of the most bizarre cases they've ever worked. The man who called the crime in is the one they arrested.
It happened around 4 o'clock Tuesday afternoon. 36-year-old Orland resident Brian Sandusky called 911 and reported a break-in at his home on East Mill Street.
He basically reported that he came home and the door was open and he found some of his items missing.
Once arriving on scene, investigators spoke to Sandusky, who claimed his laptop and several other items had been stolen from the home. But Orland police officer Grant Landis says something about his story didn't add up.
It just didn't seem right. I don't know how else to describe it. He just didn't seem that worried about it. Just the audio sounds kind of strange.
That's when authorities decided to search the vehicle of a friend who was giving Sandusky a ride.
He had a friend come and pick him up. He stored all of his bags and suitcases and such in that vehicle, and then that's the vehicle that we searched where we located the items.
Included in the items they found was the laptop Sandusky reported missing and several stolen items belonging to the home's other residents and their children. The residents also say they found birth certificates and other documents torn up and thrown in their toilet, and their rent money was stolen. They believe Sandusky did it and tried to blame them to get revenge for asking him to move out.
He was very upset with his roommates, and he was basically moving out on that date. And it seems like this was kind of his last kind of get back action before he left for Oceanside.
And Officer Landis says those hasty actions made for quick police work.
It was nice that he was still on scene, and he was the one that actually reported it, and all the evidence was right there, so it was a fun case.
Sandusky was booked into the Glenn County Jail for charges of possession of stolen property, making a false police report, misuse of 911, possession of a controlled substance, and burglary. His bail has been set at $49,000. Court Klopping, CBS 12, Action News.